Bean Soup Time. Bean Soup Times is on a mission to create dope content that entertains, educates, and empowers the Black community. We keep our ear to the ground, we ask, we report to you. We help Black people to share their message. We promote real dialogue. We provide a platform to help give voice to the voiceless. We educate you on how to shop smart. Our passion is to inform you about Black events, businesses, organizations, and entertainers. We are Black owned. We are Black Chicago. We are the award-winning Bean Soup Times.
Y'all started off with that lesson, man. Appreciate it.
Greetings. What's up, brothers and sisters? This is your brother, your friend, Toure Muhammad, broadcasting live from the city of Chicago, from the South Side. We bring you greetings to the world from the South Side of Chicago. And man, I'm so excited about today's show. We got another amazing guest. But before we get into it, you know, I have to, give some acknowledgement, pay some homage, if you will. I saw something on Facebook from a longtime high school friend that talked about her being assaulted, raped by a law enforcement person. And it enraged me, it infuriated me, and it saddened me that our women have to go through this. And before, as that news was sinking in, before the evening was done, we got news of Amira Muhammad, the daughter of a wonderful mother and father. I've known them for a long time supporters and followers of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and members of the Nation of Islam. And she was, enjoying herself and out swimming on the lakefront off a boat. And so, man, my heart goes out to them. It's so tragic and it's so painful to hear about something like that. Of course, you hear something like that, you immediately, that she was around my children's age. So you start, you think about your children and you are in pain because you can only imagine what the family is going through. But we give our condolences, our love. I'm not going to say their names right now because everything, it was on the news, but I'm going to hold off on any actual naming of them until I have a chance to talk to one or two of them. But it's just tragic and heartfelt. And we send our prayer and our love and our condolences to that wonderful family. So, brothers and sisters, and with that in mind, it makes me to think about, when we go through tragedy, when we go through difficulties, when we go through challenges, some of us have been built and prepared to understand and to try to see God's hand in every tragedy. I'm very thankful. I'm very appreciative of the guidance of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, because he often, consistently, not often, always, despite whether it is personal tragedy and challenges, he's talked openly about his health challenges and tragedies, whether it is tragedies within the Nation of Islam or whether it's tragedies in our community. He consistently encourages us and forces us to look for God's hand in it and try to understand what God wants us to understand about it. He often will remind us of the prayerfulness and the thankfulness that we should have for the Creator for giving us each other in their lives. And so with that being said, because our days are not guaranteed, we all are on loan to each other from the Creator. We must treat each other with love and honor and respect. We must treat each other with dignity. We should strive to tell the truth to each other regardless of if we're afraid of the truth, if we're afraid of how somebody will react to the truth. We've got to be truthful, and we've got to live our lives knowing that all we got is each other. So give each other love on a daily basis. Do not assume that tomorrow is promised. So these are some of the things that I think about. And if anybody's ever been to a Muslim prayer, a Muslim funeral. At a Muslim funeral, we are each member of the audience, each person that is there to pay their respects to that person is given a peppermint. And at some point during the conversation, which is uplifting and striving to keep the horror, the bad feelings, and the sorrowfulness at bay as much as possible by remembering God and remembering the greatness and the beauty of that person. And so we're given a peppermint, and that peppermint at one point we take it into our body, into our mouth rather. And as the peppermint dissolves, we are encouraged to think about that person's life, but to also consider that life is like that peppermint. It's sweet, it's enjoyable, but the more that you, of course, enjoy it, the closer you get to the end of it. So that is an amazing and important idea and principle for us all to remember, that we are all on loan from the Creator. And once that loan is called back, we can't be in a position where we're ungrateful for what we were given and were provided by God by having that person in our life. So that's my piece for the day. And by the grace of God, I want to start off the shows now with some quick message. I see our guest. She's getting ready. She's fixing the camera and everything. And we're going to bring her in. When she gives me a thumbs up, I'm going to bring her right in. But we're excited about this entrepreneur, this shaker and mover that we have coming on the show today. So with that being said, brothers and sisters, some of you all who've been following me for a minute, who've been rocking with me for a while, they know that one of my premier people, one of my favorite people, my favorite couples, my favorite business is the Buy Black movement. It's been going on and strong for, I think I got involved with them in 2009. And it was all about promoting Black-owned businesses, quality Black-owned businesses, products, and services. And that movement continues, of course. There's a wave going on right now that we are excited about, we are appreciative about, we are happy about, because the more of us understand, and whatever little bit we do to create that community flow of money going through our community and to our community, it's part of the problem. It's part of the solution, I should say. You know, we have two problems, right? We have a spiritual problem and we have a financial problem. And of course, the financial problem, us being able to have the resources to attack some of the social ills in our community, can be done when we have a vibrant business community, a business community that cares about the community, that's part of the community, that understands the community, and continues to support and give to the community, not only with quality products and services, but through the creation of jobs and through the identification of other things. So you're gonna give me a thumbs up when you're ready. Are you ready? All right. So man, I'm excited, man, and I love always bringing amazing people on. And I don't know how she's gonna feel about me, because I don't have all the tools that she need to work with, but we gonna see what she can share for our brothers out here in the beard game, because we have the beard whisperer Tiffiny Nicole here on the Toure Muhammad show. We're gonna plug her right in. How you doing, Tiffiny Nicole?
I'm good. How are you?
Man, I am doing fantastic, man. It's a wonderful pleasure to meet you. We've been hearing great things about you and what you do to pamper the brothers, man. And our brothers, we need pampering.
Absolutely. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. It's definitely our pleasure. So tell me a little bit about yourself. I see where you at? Are you in your studio now? Looks like you in a
I am. You see it is beautiful.
that's what's up. All right, so we'll give us a little quick tour, but tell us, man, who you are and what do you do?
Absolutely. Well, again, thank you so much for having me. My name is Tiffiny Nicole, affectionately known as the Beard Whisperer. I am a former healthcare worker, 14 years. I was in administration. I am a mother of a young king. Um, a licensed esthetician, and I will be graduating this Sunday with my master educator of aesthetics. So I also be teaching my treatment services to other estheticians. I own a spa, which is called the Soft Touch Experience, and I also have a product line, the Bearded Playground, where we have the beard wash, the beard gel mask, the beard souffle, and the beard mist. And my clients love the souffle.
Okay, all right, so we're gonna get into that. Man, I love this. I want to hear so much about it. But first tell me how you got into the beauty industry. How did this come about?
You were just speaking about him. His name is God. And so God God, ordered my steps. He sat me down when I was going left. He made me go right, and he spoke to me very clearly and said, "This is where you belong, and this is where you go." So I followed his direction.
Man, that's what's up. It's so important to be led by the spirit and the
Yes.
creator. So you weren't always an entrepreneur, right? Was there a moment where you said, you know what, it's time for me to break out on my own and start doing my own thing?
Yeah, so like I said, I was in healthcare for 14 years, and while I was in administration at the C-suite level, I wasn't happy. And I live in a space of energy, and so what God had for me was for me to be an entrepreneur, for me to speak into the life of the brothers because they need me, and so I'm here for them.
Man, that's what's up. So, all right, so now talk about all these products and the overall experience you provide to the brothers. And I know you discriminate. You mad at me? I ain't got no beard.
No,
I
no,
got.
no, no, no.
You whisper the mustache.
So I'm not mad at you at all. While I do specialize in beards, I do all skincare. So from facials to body waxing, but I specialize in beards. So the treatment is a beard facial. It's a luxury spa service where I hydrate, moisturize, exfoliate, and promote beard growth. So I wouldn't be mad at you. You can come and see me. I would love to do your face because I also offer, facials for just people without beards or aspiring beards, as I like to call them.
So it's about overall skincare, helping to keep the skin and vibrant, and then also helping the hair growth and making that beard
Absolutely.
smooth. Okay.
Absolutely, because our ethnicity is a different type of texture, and so not all skincare products and not all estheticians can really work on us. So to work on us, you have to understand us. You have to understand the hue and the melanin in our skin, and that everything isn't for everybody. So you have to love what you do and love your people, which is what I do.
Man, so obviously, because I am a man, I know, it is nice and it's comfortable to be pampered. How did you know that was going to work out? Because it's not necessarily that there are a lot of businesses that cater to the brothers.
So that right there was a need. And so I wanted to fill that need. I am a girl, a guy's girl. I grew up with all boys. So I kind of know what men like. I've always known it my whole life. My dad speaks to the upper echelon of the male, like he believes in just grooming and being, your scent being your presence. So where I saw the need, I wanted to fill that need and just use what I have to help because brothers don't know about their skin. They think it's just going to the barber shop. They think maybe the ingrown under their neck is supposed to be there, and it's not. So my goal is to get them into the chair, and then that's when all the questions and all the answers and the curiosity comes. So I sit and we talk about it, and I educate my brothers on how to be the king that they supposed to be.
That's what's up. And talk a little bit more about the souffle and all these different products and what does each one do? How does it help?
Absolutely. So I have the beard wash, the beard souffle, the beard mist, and the beard gel mask. So all of my products hydrate, moisturize, and promote beard growth. As I did mention, brothers do suffer from ingrowns and a lot of what they call razor bumps. So my products are definitely goal oriented to help that. So the beard wash, it has a very, because we're in summertime, it's a very airy feeling. So like when you leave your beard, when you wash it at home, your beard will feel really airy, hydrated, and just coily, getting back to the base of your beard. The gel mask, you would apply that probably once a week. And what that does is like when women do facials on their face, you would do a facial for your beard because you want to protect the skin. And so the skin is where all of the proper hair growth starts. So the gel mask will help you do that. And it also has a little bit of my secret sauce in it to, make you feel, refreshed and hydrated. These beard souffle, which my clients have given it a interesting nickname, but that's for them. But the beard souffle, it is, think of a mixture of a beard balm and a beard oil. The beard balm is really hard and heavy. The beard oil, a lot of brothers might figure that they put it on their beard and in about 2 to 3 minutes they're dry. Well, when you mix the two and you concentrate on what the beard actually needs and not just do packaging, which is what I do because all of my products are made by me. Um, you get this voluptuous beard and it's so supple and it's soft and it's nice to rub up against your lady, and your lady will like your beard to rub up against her. The beard enticer, it is pheromone based. So I did that specifically because I do have a lot of bearded clients, and men are a little bit more picky than women. So I didn't want each beard to smell the same. So the pheromone based beard mist is a refresher that you would apply whenever you feel that your beard is being dull, but your beard will definitely stand out amongst the rest.
Okay, that's what's up. And so, how can people get in touch with you? Where are you located? And how can people get some services from you?
Absolutely. So you can follow me on Instagram at Bearded Playground or the Soft Touch Experience. You can also follow me on Facebook at the Soft Touch Experience, and as well as the Bearded Playground, and Twitter as the Beard Whisper, not Whisperer, but Beard Whisper. My websites are softtouchexperience.com for all of your aesthetic needs, facials, waxing, beards, especially. And the Bearded Playground can be purchased from thebeardedplayground.com. And I look forward to seeing all of you.
It's the beardedplayground.com, right?
Yes, that's correct.
We're going to put that in here. The bearded.
It's beardedplayground.com.
Not the.
No.
beardedplayground.com.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you all can see it now. It's going to scroll across the bottom of the screen.
Hey now.
In just a second here. So telling me a little bit about, you've been in business for a while. You obviously have a target niche in the market. What have been some of the lessons that if you went back and told your younger self, here's what you need to do to be successful in business, what would you tell your younger self?
Follow your heart. Follow, study. Make sure that you are just not putting your name on a business. Make sure that you know the business. Everything starts with a lesson, and the lesson is to be learned at every step. And all lessons continue each step of the way. Your lessons never stop. Be eager to learn. Be eager to share your knowledge. Because you've learned it, someone else may be looking at you, and it's okay to share. So my younger self, I would just say, chase your dreams. The sky is the limit, and don't stop.
That's what's up. That's real talk right there. Now, of course, this is the question that probably everybody's getting because people's business has been affected one way or the other by COVID-19. How has it changed anything that you do and how you operate, and how were you able to weather that storm? Or how are you weathering the storm?
Absolutely. It's a great question, but to know aesthetics is to know that we are heavily sanitary in the beginning, right? So the extra layers of sanitation was just like, okay, we already do that. COVID-19 was a great opportunity for me. It was a great opportunity for me because it allowed me to be creative. That was where the Bearded Playground was born. That was where I was able to focus heavily on the Beard Whisperer. And now I'm here talking to you. Thank you so much. But it taught me a world of things about discernment and just moving forward and staying focused. So COVID-19, I'm happy for it because, as you said earlier, you have to listen to God. And when God places you still, you have to listen to the message. So we were all sat down for a reason. And my hope and prayer is that everybody figured out what that lesson was and why he was sitting us down.
Man, that's beautiful. Thank you. Anything we didn't ask you that we should cover?
Let me see. So you can follow me on Instagram. Remember, I am the Beard Whisperer. When you think about anything of beards in the United States, always think of Tiffany Nicole, because I'm here for you. I believe that every man should be treated as the king that he is. And if I'm here and able to help you readjust your crown and do my little piece in it, I got you.
That's what's up. And you do gift cards too, right? People can buy gifts for that.
They can buy gift cards. They can do electronic gift passes. Anything that they need, I can help to curate. Right now, I'm running a special on the 4-part Beard Playground system. So if you buy all 4 together, it's regularly $95, $96. But right now, the baskets are $80.
That's what's up. Man, we thank you for coming on the show. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you so much. I look forward to speaking to you again. I look forward to seeing you soon in my chair.
All right, for sure. I'm gonna come get some services so we can tell people about the services. And you know, this show is about promoting Black-owned businesses, quality Black-owned businesses like yours. So I look forward to getting some services.
Absolutely. And again, follow me at thebeardedplayground.com and be sure to become a subscriber so that you can stay in tune.
All right. All right. Thank you, Tiffany Nicole. We appreciate you and have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Toure. You too.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. All right, man. That was the Bearded Whisperer. Definitely gave us a wealth of information about her product, her service, how it helps those brothers with the beards and with the skin and the ingrown hairs and all that. So, man, you go to beardedplayground.com, check her out, try and explore her services. Sisters, get a gift card or treat your man, treat your brother, your nephew, whatever it is, to her services. And if you, brother, need to go get that pampering and take care of that skin, man, then you know where to go now, to the Bearded Playground. So, man, we appreciate her. And listen, we're going to talk a little bit more about a new, amazing, something that we get ready to do. Now, I'm so excited. I'm telling you, I'm almost about to get ready to jump out of my seat. It's so amazing. You know, when we talk about the need, right, for Black-owned restaurants and Black people to support those restaurants, right? We talk about Black business in general. Let me put that down here. We talk about Black business in general, but it's always a quick and easy one to go to those food because everybody eats, right? It's a normal, it's a great equalizer. Everybody loves great food. So Black Chicago Eats is looking to, within the next few days, launch a online order, scheduled pickup and delivery service exclusively for Black-owned business restaurants. And it's very likely that we'll be able to include licensed caterers and chefs, those who may not have a physical location, but they do a lot of delivery of their product. It's very likely we'll be able to bring them on board. But we're first going to start with the restaurants and bring those on, right? So if you own a Black-owned restaurant, get ready. Listen, no sign-up fee, no activation fee, no high fees, man. And we're going to be promoting you, right? You don't get that with any other online delivery service out there. Everyone is just really taking advantage of the work that you have already put in to producing the product and your marketing and your advertising. And then, you know, like I can put in a Black-owned restaurant in Google because I want to support that restaurant, and Uber Eats, Grubhub, Postmates, Chomp Now, it's all kind of places that pop up before I can get to your restaurant. And I wasn't thinking about them. I'm thinking about your restaurant. And your restaurant is sometime on the second page. So we want to help with that, right? We want to make sure that Black-owned restaurants are not being charged high fees, and we want to make sure and find out how we can consistently help you with marketing and promotion. So we're going to be plugged in and encouraging you or working with you to promote, National Burger Day, National Ice Cream Day, which is coming up next Sunday. So y'all make sure y'all go to Sean Michelle's Homemade Ice Cream and get some of that ice cream on National Ice Cream Day. So with things like that, man, we're going to be a real partner in the community. And we're not going to start trying to deliver all over the city. We're going to take it, our time, and perfect it and make it work. So we're going to start in one neighborhood. If you all got an idea of which neighborhood you think we should start in, let us know. We're open for feedback and comments. But if you think that's a great idea, man, I hope that you all can. I think everyone we're talking to says it's a great idea. So we're hoping that we can make this happen for you and for our community. So with that being said, man, that's another show. I want to encourage you all, if you are in business and you want to get you want to come on the show and talk to us about your product or service, then give us a call, hit us up on Facebook or Instagram. And if you are in business, I want you all to remember two things. One thing that you want to do in business is the most important thing when it comes to after you develop your product or service, right? You have to make your product known. You have to become well known. If people do not know you, they will not try to patronize you. So a lot of times you hear about big Black-owned businesses complain about not getting support. And the first question is, if your product or service is good, right, then how many people know about it? Gold can be under your feet, but if you don't know that gold is under your feet, you don't know about it, it's not valuable. It has no benefit to you. But once you know about it, then you can actually start using it for your benefit. So businesses complain about not having enough business, but what are you doing to market? The diameter of your marketing will determine the circumference of your sales. I'm gonna say that one more time. The diameter of your marketing will determine the circumference of your sales. If you market and promote to enough people and you provide a quality service and product and those people tell other people, right, then they become advocates for you and they increase the visibility that you have, right? So the first thing that you got to do, as I was getting ready to say, is you have to get people to know, like, and trust you. Once people know, like, and trust you, they're willing to try and buy your product. And once they try and buy your product, again, if it's quality, if it's at a good price, or whatever the benefit and value they see in it, and they tell other people, then you have those two things working for you that will ensure your success. You're getting people to know, like, and trust you, try your product, buy your product, and use it repeatedly, right? You want long-term repeat customers. That is the key, and that's the goal to success of any business. I don't care if the business is selling $1 toilet paper or they're selling $1 million boat. If I'm buying $1 million boat, then what's the lifetime of that boat? 15 years, right? Then whoever sold me that boat is going to be continuing to send me information every year, checking on me, make sure you see how I'm doing with the boat, make sure everything's working right, right? And then when they know that boat is about time to break down, then they're going to be hitting you with, hey, it's time for a new boat. We serviced you well, didn't we? We took care of you, right? And that person is going 15 years later buying a new boat. So it doesn't matter what the product is, it just may be a difference in the time frame of when they're a repeat customer. But every business that's successful is trying to keep their customers that they obtain, because it costs less to keep an old customer than it is to obtain a new customer. So those two things, if you do those things well, you'll be in business for a long time. That's what we're striving to do. That's what we're working towards. We want to do it better and better and better. We've been around since 2001. We've had our ups and our downs, our highs and our lows. But you know, like Curtis Blow say, these are the breaks. They come with the territory. But we're built for it, and we are encouraged and excited about the future. So if you all are excited about this this new project that we're working on, you know, call me, email me, text me, whatever. You reach out to me, and let's talk about what it's going to look like. We want your feedback, but we're putting the final touches on the software. And let's be clear about this now. I'm partnering with a Black-owned software company, right? I'm not white labeling some white company that is still going to get a lion's share of the profit. I'm not, you know, using somebody else's technology. We got an IT person. We got a website and POS system developer who we're working with to produce this. So whatever problems that come up, we're going to be able to go right into it, and we're going to change it. We have total control over it. And I'm so excited about it because this is going to take things to a different level. And we need a name. We're thinking about, I don't know, Black Chicago East to go. You know, maybe put some wheels on that beam. Put some wheels on that beam right there. And we'll see how it goes. But man, we're excited. It's on and popping. This is not a maybe. This is not a wish. This is not possibly. This is something that we're getting ready to launch next week, onboarding restaurants, and then letting you all know you can go right to Black Chicago East, find your favorite restaurant. You'll be able to search by geographical area. You'll be able to search by food type, pick the one you want, and order to pick up. And if it's in our immediate service area for the first phase, then you'll be able to actually have it delivered to you. So, man, we're taking it to another level. It's our time. It's our day. Any of you brothers and sisters that have a business idea, listen, because I know I got different age groups, right? I got you know, some of their late 20s all the way up to their 60s that listen to the show. It doesn't matter about yesterday. It doesn't matter what you could have done, what opportunities you missed. It doesn't matter how old you are. You know, I talk to sometimes people in their 20s and their 30s. They talking about, man, if I had done this 5 years ago, man, you got plenty of time, God willing. So Ray Kroc, the founder of McDonald's, do you know McDonald's was established and when he was 55 years old? My man was 55 and he had been hustling and doing all types of sales. And, you know, y'all saw the movie. So if he can start McDonald's at 55 and he lived about 30 years or whatever, however long he lived, he did pass, right? I don't keep up with that. But yeah, because his wife is controlling everything. But it doesn't matter what age, man. So some of y'all at retirement age, start your business. Don't go to the grave with an idea that may have been a solution to one of the social ills, a solution to one of the problems in our community or the world. Man, let's get active and let's get moving and let's make some things happen for ourselves, our family, our community, and the entire world. So that's my piece. I'm gonna leave with a quick note about an update. You know, there are members of the Jewish community who are doing a campaign to try to get the message of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan off of YouTube. They don't even want you listening to it. They don't want you hearing it. They don't even think that you have enough intelligence to decipher a hate man from a righteous man, right? So here it is. These members of the Jewish community who feel they need to decide what we can and cannot listen to, that they want to decide who our leaders are. You know, I don't know if some of you all know the history, but there was a time years ago where there was the anniversary of the March on Washington. And you had all of the organizations, NAACP, the Urban League, all the civil rights organizations that were working to put on this, I believe it was the 30-year anniversary of Dr. King's March on Washington. And they invited the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan to come and keynote. And members of the Jewish community said, we don't want him coming to keynote this address. And because they were paying for it, look at that. Members outside our community were paying for our demand and recognition of civil rights in this country. There's something wrong with that picture. And because they were paying for it, the leaders disinvited the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan to speak at that event. Brothers and sisters, I'm telling you, whether it's on a small level or a big level, he who pays the cost is the boss. And so we can't have someone who is not part of our community and does not have our best interests at heart to dictate who and what our friendships and coalitions look like. You don't have to agree or understand everything that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan says, but you have to submit humbly that there's no doubt in your mind that he loves Black people. And if you listen to him, you'll see that he has a love for humanity as a whole. But just like Jesus came to the lost tribe of Israel first, he went first to those in Jerusalem and Bethlehem first, then he went throughout the world. So this man deserves our attention. And if we have a right to be able to use these apparatuses, these platforms that have been created for people to shape dialogue, to have dialogue, to share their ideas and their views and their messages, then you cannot keep the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan out of it. So I'm gonna post on my page a flyer that has some information on who to reach out to with YouTube, and let them know that we love the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. We respect him, and we do not want or think that it's right for him to be censored because his rebuke and his analysis of certain members of the Jewish community because they don't like it. He didn't say it with hate and malice. So stand on the truth, and let's stand with the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. That's my message for the day. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll be talking to you all real soon. Peace and assalamu alaikum. But before we go,
Sean Michelle's homemade ice cream is the only place to go when the ladies crave delicious old-fashioned homemade ice cream. Their vanilla tastes just like Grandma used to make it. With over 35 flavors, all made with the freshest ingredients, Kathy has never had banana pudding ice cream this good. It's homemade ice cream the way you remember, and Sean Michelle's doesn't upset your stomach. Enjoy in-store or take it to go. Sean Michelle's. Fall in love again.
First time customers, buy one, get one free.